Welcome back to Voices Real Spill. And today I have a special guest host, Mr. Jeremy Lewis, aka Bigboibbq305 in the building.
Yo, what they do?
Thanks for blessing me with your presence. I know you got a lot going on. Thanks for coming to sit on this orange couch. But today's topic is relationships, do's and don'ts. So I'm gonna go ahead and turn it over to my homie, and then I have a couple of questions here and there. Let's kick it.
Relationships is a touchy subject, when they go from your past to your present. So I think it's so many do's and don'ts you can do, and every relationship is different also too. So you might have some people that allow them to do do's and allow them people to do these don'ts, and some people relationships just different. So I just go off my relationship, off my upbringing.
Right.
How my dad was with my mom, and it's like yeah, but with a twist to it, So I go off with a twist, because at the end of the day they was old school with it. So
they found every reason to stay.
Facts.
We find every reason to leave. So
Facts. And I just feel like, especially with social media platform being involved, so much stuff being involved, like everything it evolves different, and it can be disruptive, it can be challenging, it could be to a point where, you going home, you go straight home, back in the days, work and go home, and you got to deal with what you got to deal with when you home, compared to now. Man, I can get on that social media and voice my opinion and stuff like that. So
you got a problem at home.
Now you got a problem at home.
I can feel that.
Yeah, so that's how I feel. I feel like, it's to each his own. I just try to, my parents were together for 25 years, so that's the goal, So, God bless the dad with my dad passing, unfortunately, but at the end of the day, 25 years strong,
so.
The
home is still counting. It's been, last year made 50.
Yeah.
So while we be finding reasons to leave, they will be finding reasons to stay.
Correct.
So I feel that, I could definitely feel that, and I do feel like social media plays a big part because of my own personal situations. I never really brought any of my relationships to the forefront like I did with my husband. Mm-hmm. Maybe, for a birthday I'll post, or maybe on a trip with my past. Mm-hmm. But it was like nobody I felt like was worthy of me bringing that to the forefront. And it's still challenging now because you're a raw dude, and that's why they're going to get your inbox. You get to the chicken. Mm-hmm. So, that's raising eyebrows. Like, hey, I want to see, if I could get what she getting, or how I could get involved. And I have my little one-twos where I have people in my inbox, but it's a respect thing. Mm-hmm. You gotta always have respect for your partner,
correct.
And don't go to certain limits and certain measures, and go through certain miles that you wouldn't be okay with that person going. But I got a question. Okay. So one of the questions is, what is something that men feel that they wish women understood about them? Because it may be a lot of things that y'all be trying to dang, she don't understand, or she just don't know. So what you feel like some of those?
We go through shit too. And a lot of females don't be realizing that. When we go through, mentally, I could be here and don't be here. You feel me? And it's we can't express that to y'all because y'all gonna feel like, damn, y'all supposed to be, you feel me? Y'all supposed to be going through stuff. But we go through stuff, I don't need, not in particular, but I know other guys, and I talk to homeboys, they be like, boy, crazy out here, German, and blah, 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 blah. So it's just to the point where it's we go through stuff, and it's kind of hard to vent to y'all, because we vent to y'all, how we feeling, then it's an issue. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. I ain't sassy, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. I had a particular female I was dealing with, and she was just every time I go to her, oh, you a weak nigga, Damn, I'm a weak nigga, but I just brought this home last week. I just got this shit off the muscle.
Right.
So it's just oh, I just did this for you, or I was just that nigga yesterday, but now I'm weak today because I'm telling you that something happened. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
And it's man, I ain't gonna lie. It could be you fall, you can't say, hey, I I fall. Like I feel like you just gotta get up. You need to walk up. You need to walk upstairs. Do what you gotta do with this broke leg. Like you won't complain.
Well, it's funny that you say that because being a single mother, even though I was in my past, my 3 sons, I was married to their father. A lot of people don't know that because by the time they got up in age, it was already done. And I raised my sons that you can have emotion, but you also gotta wipe them tears, and you still got to get out there and do that. But I never ever deprived them of having emotion because that's a part of being human.
Yeah, correct.
So any female that's gonna call you weak for falling and going through stuff and just mentally battling things, because I check on my husband mental on a daily. And females, some females, this generation of females don't understand that, and they be quick to call a man weak or sassy. Now, it is some sassy ass niggas out there.
Correct.
They gonna cuss your ass just like a female gonna cuss your ass. So at the end of the day, we gotta, realize what's what and who's who, because you cannot handle and treat every nigga the same. And I had to learn that. And that's why I say in my past, and I was getting to this, in my past relationships, I never really brought the dude to the surface. Maybe just, just a little bit. Maybe a wrist or a shoe or maybe the side of the nigga head. But because, you got to kind of protect your relationships because people be out there preying on them.
Correct.
They see you happy because all this time I be feeling like, damn, all this time I was single before I got married. I'm the same female.
Ain't nobody
checking for me. But now
bro.
I'm just so bad and I'm so raw. Now I understand some people didn't know me at that single stage.
That's true.
So they really didn't have a shot. So, everybody in the cut waiting for a nigga to mess up.
That's true.
But it's like at the end of the day, you got to also know what you have to keep it. And you got to also know what, they say that grass ain't always green on the other side, and it's not. Because sometimes it's turf. You shit on it now, you got a problem. But if you shit in some grass, you can cover that up. So you always got to be careful of what it might look like, because even salt look like sugar.
Yeah, correct.
So it's like, we got to know that social media will take you up and through there. Have y'all thinking you the nigga or you the female. I'm going to leave you ready to walk away from your relationship now, bitch looking at you like, now ain't nobody tell you to leave on girl. So you just really gotta know how to spin this shit out here. So how I keep my relationship going, because trust me, ain't nothing peaches and cream, ain't sunshine and roses every day. You just gotta mentally stay focused, like that old school love. When people looking for reasons to leave, you gotta kind of be looking through the books and figure out how to stay. And people don't realize getting in that Bible is also getting in your bag, because it's gonna teach you. It's gonna teach you. So on to the next question, but this is some good shit. You had a good topic. Dating early stages. What's a common mistake that men make in the early stages of dating?
Well, my experience on that is like you really don't know the person.
And you trying to hold on to your past, like you trying to get to know the present.
You trying to hold on to the past and trying to get to know the present, and you ain't really over the past, and you getting in the present and you messing up. Because you bringing that same past into the present.
Right.
And y'all ain't ready. Y'all ain't mentally ready. To me, my thoughts on things is, and I have done it, get into counseling.
And I feel like is nothing wrong with that, because sometimes you go to your friends, you go to your mama, your sister, and they gonna give you advice from how they feel about you. But you can't really get that. A stranger ain't gonna give you that advice, because they not gonna be biased. They gonna be fair. So I feel like that's always a good go-to, and us black people like feel like counseling and therapy is like week for week. Nah, that shit saving lives these days, because life is life. So they try to say, because 2 is better than 1.
Correct.
I have my days where I be like, man. And he know, because one thing about me, I promised to him, because he didn't have a great past, that before I just check out, I'm gonna holler at you. So, and it ain't always him. Sometimes it's me, because like you say, we like you men go through y'all own things. Us as women, we battling. We got everything on our back. We got y'all on our back. We got the kids on our back. We got our own stuff on our back. Like me, I carry my mom a lot of the way, because I feel like that's my obligation to make sure my mom is straight every chance I get. Although we may bump heads at times, if you're watching. I do try to make it happen. I try to give her flowers while she here. You only get one.
You only get one.
So it's like I try to keep that on the up and up, because she kind of hey, like now you might feel like this, but you can't really do that. You gotta do this.
Yeah.
So she kind of keep me straight, and I got people around me like even when I'm tweaking, that man, you gotta tighten up.
Yeah,
And
you
like,
need
nah.
that. You need that. Yeah.
And you got some people that nah,
Yeah.
that nigga like
yeah.
leave that nigga. But in my corner, like I can really say that I don't have people in my corner like that. They gonna give me every reason to stay before they help me leave.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
So it's like it's real out here, and this, like I say, for me, it's a great topic because some people like to talk about their stuff, and some people don't talk. The ones that don't talk, they have a lot of built up everything in them: hatred, regrets, resentment. I learned voice is free. That's why I started this podcast. This is my therapy.
Yeah.
So when I get on here, they be like, I'm talking to myself. She got time right there.
Oh, okay.
And I be like, how that sound or whatever. And she done pre-recorded me and caught me like really getting in my bag. Like this therapy for me. My podcast wasn't really for no monetizing reasons. And for a lot of times, I'm really talking to the younger me's because I really wish I had somebody that would have told me in my last situation instead of saying, well, she wasn't no good. Instead of saying, stay, leave, try to go to counseling because at the end of the day, that was my baby daddy. So like you say, when you try to live your relationship as your parents did, that's all I knew. That's all I knew. Oh, it failed. It is failed. So my thing is, when I go to my mom about certain stuff, she gonna give it raw.
Yeah.
Like it ain't always what it seems, it's what you make it. So you might have a rainy day today, but it could definitely be a brighter day tomorrow. So I try to tell my son the same thing, but also without getting too deep. Like you ain't that nigga. Like don't you ever forget you that nigga. So don't ever get too lost in or caught up into that's just gonna be the only person. Because I told my baby daddy it's gonna be the only nigga for me. I continue, nigga, like drag down to the bus stop, talking about restraining orders, all type of foolishness. At the school, about to get into it with the new chick, and I wasn't never the jealous chick. But it's like certain things you invite into your life you deal with. So me, I don't do bullshit. I don't do drama. So I tell them straight up. Like even in my new situation, my current husband got an ex-wife that was on some messy dumb shit. I don't do it. So we gonna check it so we can correct it because what I'm never gonna do is act like I can't move on. It'll be a hard break if I had to, but it's just certain standards I have. And in my adolescence, I ain't deal with drama. I ain't deal with we finna compete for a nigga. I'm gonna move out the way. You can have that.
Hey, I always say he won.
Hey.
He want to compete. Anything, listen, I'm gonna put this out here too. Any competition I have with anybody, they won. I ain't in no competition.
Too much energy.
Cause I'm with, my Lord and Savior is God. So at the end of the day, I already won. So if you feel like you want to win on this earth, on this what you living in right now, you got
by all means. Okay. So I got another question. The question is, what's a common misunderstanding that women and men go through?
Misunderstanding. I just feel like common misunderstanding. As far as communication is a big issue with everything. And it's like with me, like once again, just something that I took on from my dad, and it's like really to the point where it's like communication, not so far as like me checking up on you and telling you to check in, but it's just to the point like at some point I need to know where you at. Right. And it ain't about insecurity, it ain't about me like damn I wanna go see somebody doing something to her. It's just a safety wise to it. You get what I'm saying? And that's like with me personally, I just feel like my relationships and the stuff that I've been in, and I know how dudes be, like everybody want to take that challenge on, like, well, I want to get John, girl, or I want to mess with John, girl, or mess with his mentality. So it's like, it's not even to the point where they ain't even trying to get at you. They can probably try to rob you, whatever it is.
Yes,
you get what I'm saying? So it's just to the point, like, you telling me you here, and then you in left already, something went down over here, and I'm like, yo, where you at?
Trying to check on me, yeah.
I'm just trying to look out for you, so to me telling them like, hey, like, yo, where you was? Like I heard from you 5 hours ago. What happened? Like, oh, you trying to want me to check in? You trying to be Controlling all, just checking in, making sure you good. That's like me. I'm gonna check in. Hey, Parmesan. Hey, I just made it to the barbecue. Hey, I'm leaving the barbecue. Hey, I just made it to the crib. Or what up? Hey, look, I'm gonna make a little errand. Cause anything can happen from my turn here, and I disappear for 5 hours. You can be like, man, what happened to him?
Yeah.
So it's just to the point where it's like the shoe. When the shoe on this side. It's like, damn, he controlling, but when the shoe on the other side, it's like, yeah, it's trying to be sneaky. So it's just to the point, like, it ain't about me, oh, don't trust you. Right. It's just about your safety. Like, I know how the street goes. You know what I'm saying? I'm a street dude. So it's like, I know how it goes how it move. And you know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't be knowing how to move. Some people don't know how to move. I always try to get any female I'm dealing with, make sure they got license.
They gotta be on beat.
Yeah, gun license. I take them to the gun range. You know, this to be on point, cause you can have my back and I was
Let me
sleeping.
tell you about some funny shit.
Mm-hmm.
My husband ain't never shot a gun. Ain't never been around no gun. But when he got around me, bitch, if I can't bring my gun, I ain't going.
Correct.
Cause baby, it's gonna be you on the t-shirt and not me. Cause one thing about it, I stay on beat.
Yeah.
But when you be raised by the street, cause my mother was a street dude, my mama did it.
Okay.
But see, I was raised in the house with my mom and my daddy. I got a sister, I got a brother. My brother is a street dude, but you want to tell he was a street dude. So I've been on beat from a child. Hey, when you start driving, watch them mirrors.
Yeah.
Mama hit that when I hit them corners, and that car hit them corners, boy, fight in hand.
Yeah.
Cause baby, I'm finna do it to you. And I'm gonna sit in Indian style with my shit, smiling. Cause it's gonna be you and never me. And I teach my kid, that's the code you live, that's how you survive in the street. Always be on beat.
Point, man.
If I'm too drunk in the club,
baby,
let me get some water. And I don't even drink water at all. But boy, when I leave that shit, I wanna know when I hit them corners, it's right.
Yeah, you on point.
You gotta be.
Yeah.
I just told all my niece, boy, when them taxes drop, cause they dropping it all. I'm going to get about 2 or 3 more, cause with Trump in the office thing, it's falling again. But Trump in the office, ain't no telling what's gonna go on. Boy, it's either killed or be killed. It's the it's in the we in it. We in some shit.
Yeah, correct.
So the last question was, what's the thing that makes you feel connected to a person?
To me, it's the hustle.
Hello.
I got this hustle in me that's like unbearable. So it's like, if she got that hustle mindset, we from the bond. I can rock with you. You got your own little gig, even if you don't got your own little gig, but you got your own ideas, let's bond. Because at the end of the day, I'm going to put you on whatever you want, I'm going to put you on. If it makes sense, let's do it. You get what I'm saying? So the hustle is me. Everything else fall in place. Like, you got to think about it. My whole thing is communication, you can work on. Balance, all that stuff you can work on. Sex, you can improve to what you want the person liking on. All that stuff you can improve on. But hustle, you gotta be in you. You know, I can't make you hustle. You know what I'm saying? I can't push you to hustle because everybody gonna hide it in them. So
let me tell you funny, you say the little thing I'm doing right now. Ain't no little thing, it's a big thing. ISO TLC. When I got introduced to that, I was introduced, hey, I want you to come to this business meeting with us. Now, had they told me that I was going to sign up and sell this tea, I would have probably went. But let me tell you, people be small-minded. Me and you, we know some of the same people, but we don't know everybody the same. And a stranger gonna support you before your homeboy, your cousin, your auntie will. So I got into this business, right? So I sent my husband to his job last night with 10 teas. $10 when I make them in a little jug. I say, man, don't come home with no tea. You know, a guy was in the parking lot waiting on him to get there with their tea yesterday. But one thing about me, I went to drive buses. Don't be looking for me on no buses, baby, they won't for me. Anytime I go, I told you, if I can't take my gun, I don't want to be there. You know, you get on them buses and just you and somebody else that might have a mental illness, and that person don't know nothing about or regard to their life, and take yours. I just couldn't feel that, because every day I went home, my goal was to come home. It was one night, I got on, the last ride I drove, I got on the bus, it was me and one other passenger. And I told myself, if I make it off this bus with this crazy nigga, then me and him on here, he laughing, he ain't got no phone, he shit funny, nobody else on the bus. If I make it off this bus alive, they gonna park this bitch, and that's gonna be it. I came home, I talked to my husband because I never just make a irrational decision. But I already was going through something with the surgery. I said, listen, I don't feel safe driving the bus. Not even saying I won't go back, but it'll be boundaries.
True.
Because I feel like no woman should be driving no bus after a certain time. But if some do it, they ain't got no problem with it. Me, I want to go back home the same way I came. But I say this to say that. The same money I was making driving buses, I make more than you.
Of course, I already know.
One thing about it, like you say, it gotta be in you, because there ain't something you could be taught.
Everybody can hustle.
I met my husband, I said, well, what you want to do other than work? He been on his job 22 years. He said he want to do tattoos. I said, all right, let me get some color in this one. He was like, you for real? I'm like, yeah. He was like, it's funny you said that because I've been practicing. I said, I'm going to let you practice on me. That determined that I was rocking with him and was going to support him in any and everything he did. My husband is one of the rawest unknown tattoo artists right now.
Yeah.
All because I believed in him.
Yeah.
And that's all you gotta do. And like you say, and it's real. Because if you got a hustler mentality, but you got somebody else that's just a bum, you ain't gonna make it.
You ain't gonna make it.
You ain't gonna make it.
Yeah, you gotta be on that. You gotta be on that same level. You can't be like simple-minded too. Oh, I don't think it's gonna work. No, man, go for it. I tell everybody this.
Anything one time.
Yeah, I tell everybody this. Go for it. At the end of the day, you make money to lose money. You lose money.
Scared money don't make no
money.
It don't. It does not.
I'm gonna look into it. Don't get me wrong.
I ain't just gonna jump. I ain't just gonna jump. But when
Right.
somebody could show me 6 figures, 8 figures on their phone, and I know that shit real, it don't take much to convince me. Cause like I say, I'll try anything once. I had that store. I like clothes. I ain't really want no store. But my husband pushed for the store. I felt like the location wasn't in the best area. It hurt me to walk away from the store, but I'm like, if I was to ever get back, bring my brand back,
you know you'd be ready.
it won't be online, it'll be pickup. I wouldn't want no overhead like that because you got this mortgage, this rent, this like that, like this. So it's like you live and you learn. Because I was successful with doing COVID, slinging a beta suit. Hey, it went from beta suits to clothes, and I was popping. Because bitch, you gonna get on the water.
Yeah.
And I had all what they had to wait on that was coming. You couldn't go in no store.
Yeah, that's true.
So it's like I'm gonna try anything one time. I'm gonna always communicate.
But it's just the support. Like, see how you supported him and he supported you.
Yeah.
You need that.
Yeah.
Right?
If you ain't got that, you ain't got nothing.
You don't got nothing.
When you got a leech in a hustle, it's not going to be balanced. It's going to be all balanced.
Because you always going to be in the hole.
Yeah.
So
Because you got to give you got to pay them, and but you and them.
Yeah.
And one thing I always say about a rainy day, boy, I tell my little baby, I ain't got no money. But I swear to God, if this man called me right now and say he needed X amount of dollars, I got it.
Yeah, we'll make it happen.
And if I ain't got it, I know how to go get it.
Yeah, I gotta go get it. Yeah.
I tell my kids all the time, I worked and I didn't work because they daddy was sorry.
Oh,
So
okay.
how you gonna work if it ain't making sense? Because you gotta pay daycare and bills, he ain't working.
Yeah.
It ain't matter if I ain't work, they ain't never missed a beat, they ain't never got away to none of my storms. Can't nobody say nothing about them. It was some of the 3 raw and shorties they ever seen, and we connected from Home Depot.
Correct.
That was part-time.
Yeah.
But they ain't never missed a
Yeah.
beat.
Never miss a beat.
But like I said, if it don't make sense, then it be time to go when it stop making sense. If math ain't math, it's time to go.
Time to go. Gotta go.
But I really appreciate you coming to sit on this couch. We can chop it up after.
Yeah.
But thanks for watching. These are real stories, real people, real voices, the real spill. Yeah.
Yeah.